The Devil Bat, revisiting the 1940 horror classic a decade later. The Devil Bat, revisiting the 1940 horror classic a decade later. In the realm of classic horror, few films encapsulate the eerie charm and quirky ingenuity of early 20th century filmmaking quite like The Devil Bat. Released in 1940, this low-budget gem, starring the iconic Bela Lugosi, stands as a testament to the era's penchant for creative storytelling despite financial constraints. As we look back more than a decade after its initial release, The Devil Bat continues to evoke a sense of nostalgia while offering a glimpse into the evolution of horror cinema. The plot and its context, The Devil Bat weaves a tale that revolves around Dr. Paul Carruthers, portrayed by the enigmatic Bela Lugosi. Dr. Carruthers, a scientist betrayed by his employers, seeks revenge using genetically enlarged bats trained to attack those who wear a specific aftershave he concocted. The plot, a concoction of science fiction and horror, highlights common early 20th century themes: the misuse of science and the consequences of humanity's hubristic tampering with nature. Set against the backdrop of a small American town, the film captures a period when fear of scientific advancement and its potential misuse was pervasive. This underlying sentiment mirrors society's apprehension during an era marked by rapid technological progress, threading a sense of realism through the film's fictional landscape. Bela Lugosi, the much-loved antagonist. At the heart of The Devil Bat lies Bela Lugosi's mesmerizing performance. Famous for his role as Count Dracula in the 1931 film Dracula, Lugosi brings a similar gravitas and intensity to Dr. Carruthers. His portrayal of the sinister yet sympathetic scientist is a classic example of Lugosi's talent for bringing dynamic villainy to the silver screen. Even in a low-budget film, Lugosi's presence elevates the material, adding layers to his character that sometimes transcend the script's limitations. Lugosi's portrayal underscores a broader narrative of villainy tinged with a tragic backstory, reflecting a shift in horror storytelling where monsters were not merely evil, but often deeply human in their motivations. This shift helps redefine the horror genre's landscape by fostering empathy alongside fear, a duality that would become more pronounced in later decades. The Devil Bat's charm and legacy. While The Devil Bat might not boast the sophisticated special effects or complex narratives of contemporary horror films, simplicity and earnest approach remain enduringly entertaining. The film's charm lies in its straightforward storytelling, practical effects, and atmospheric cinematography. Director Gene Yarbrough strategically uses shadow and light to amplify tension, crafting an ambiance that echoes the silent era's expressionist influences. A decade later, The Devil Bat serves as a fascinating study of early horror techniques and budget-friendly filmmaking ingenuity. Its simplicity and earnest approach remain enduringly entertaining. The film's charm, its influence, can be seen in the way modern filmmakers pay homage to vintage horror through similar stylistic choices, such as the use of practical effects to evoke nostalgia and authenticity. Cultural impact and modern relevance. The Devil Bat has managed to carve a niche for itself in the annals of horror history, earning a cult following that appreciates its vintage appeal and campy execution. Its longevity can be attributed to the timeless fascination with classic monsters and the universal themes of revenge and betrayal. In contemporary times, the film's exploration of unchecked scientific ambition resonates anew as society grapples with ethical questions surrounding biotechnology and artificial intelligence. The moral ambiguities Dr. Carruthers represents remain relevant as cautionary tales of scientific overreach continue to capture public imagination. Conclusion. As we revisit The Devil Bat more than a decade after its initial release, the film acts as both a time capsule and a testament to the enduring allure of classic horror. It reminds modern audiences of a time when horror films were forged in the crucible of creativity, necessity, and passion. While it may not possess the polished sheen of modern cinema, The Devil Bat offers a nostalgic journey into the origins of horror, where shadows and suspense reign supreme, and where Bela Lugosi's chilling performance continues to captivate the imagination.